If you're planning your first trip to Madrid, perfect, because in the next 10 minutes, we're giving you everything you need to know before you go. From when to visit, where to eat, how to get around, to stay, budget hacks, tips on local customs, and even a secret day trip at the end you might not have thought of. Madrid has many amazing restaurants and cafes. In our video, How to Spend 24 Hours in Madrid, we go over our favorite places for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. However, there are a few new places we've discovered that we'd like to add to that list. A cafe started by an ex-lawyer turned baker. Their branding is so beautiful. We absolutely love the soft, sophisticated vibe there every time we go. They make great coffee and we highly recommend trying the pistachio and white chocolate tart. They also sell pre-made picnic and brunch boxes, which are great to order in advance and enjoy in Retiro Park, for example. Definitely try them out when you're in Madrid. For classic Spanish food in a beautiful, stylish setting with fair prices, definitely book a table at Castizo. They've got a few locations, but our favorite is the one in Serrano. We recommend trying the morcilla, blood sausage, pimientos de padrón, little grilled green peppers, and the crispy pig's ear. We only recently found this spot and were seriously blown away by how kind and professional the staff were, and the nachos and burgers were some of the best we've ever had, and we've tried a lot of nachos and a lot of burgers. We definitely recommend checking it out. Just be sure to book ahead because it fills up super fast. There are 2 locations very close to each other, so make sure you don't go to the wrong one. Madrileños eat late, like really late compared to what most of us are used to. Lunch kicks off around 2 p.m. and dinner, you're looking at 9:30 to 10 p.m. That's when the vibe really comes alive. Tipping in Madrid isn't mandatory. A small tip is appreciated, but not expected. Like most countries in Europe, service charges are included in the worker's salary. Round up the bill or leave 1 to 5 euros if the service was exceptionally good. The pace is slower here, even though it's a city. People in Spain like to take their time. It's totally normal to sit back, relax, and really enjoy your meal. This is called sobremesa. Sobremesa in Spain is the time after a meal when everybody stays at the table talking and relaxing. No one rushes off. It's all about enjoying the moment together, usually over a coffee. Madrid's got super reliable public transport system with plenty of options depending on your budget and style. There's a metro, trains, buses, taxis, city scooters and bikes, plus rideshare apps like Uber, Bolt and Cabify. Madrid's trains are run by Renfe and are called cercanías. These trains travel throughout the whole city and connect the city with its outskirts, reaching places like Aranjuez, El Escorial and Cercedilla, areas where the metro doesn't go. The main stations are Atocha and Chamartín Clara Campoamor. First of all, to use the metro, buses or Renfe Cercanías trains, you'll need a transport card. The most common is the Tarjeta Multi, which you can purchase and recharge at any metro station or tobacco shop. However, we find the easiest way to do it is by using the Tarjeta Transporte app, linked in the description. Just make sure to sign up and add your card details before the trip to avoid any extra stress while traveling. You can buy single tickets if you plan on walking a lot, but I recommend getting a transport pass if you plan on using public transport frequently, saving you both time and money. To use the Renfe train Cercanías, you'll need a separate ticket or card that you can get from the machines at the station. Just a heads up, it's not compatible with the app. In Madrid, the 2 main bus services are EMT buses and the Alsa Intercity buses. In our Madrid transport video, we explain the difference, key routes to take and how much they cost. Avoid things like taxis, car rentals or ride shares. These options can really add up and most of the time just aren't worth it. Madrid is super walkable and its public transport system is reliable, affordable, and very easy to use. There are even free ways to get around. For example, bus 001 is completely free and stops at major tourist spots running from Atocha to the iconic Gran Via or Paseo del Prado, home to the famous Prado Museum. It runs from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and comes every 7 to 8 minutes on weekdays. Head over to this video later if you want a step-by-step guide on how to buy tickets on the machines, how to navigate the metro app, which metro lines to take, to visit popular attractions, and which lines to avoid. Easiest and most budget-friendly option is taking line 8 on the metro. There are 2 stops at the airport depending on which terminal you arrive at. The stop here, Barajas, is actually just a neighborhood by the airport and isn't useful to you. From there, line 8 will take you to Nuevos Ministerios, which connects to 3 other lines. Depending on where you're staying, you can either get off at the first connecting stop, Mar de Cristal, on the brown line, or the second one, Colombia, on the dark purple line. Another easy and budget-friendly option is the bus. The simplest choice is to hop on a bus directly from the terminal where your flight lands straight into the city center, like the 203 line or the Airport Express bus. This one runs 24/7 and connects the airport to key spots in central Madrid, like O'Donnell, Cibeles, and Atocha. Just heads up, if you're arriving late at night between 11:30 p.m. and 6 a.m., the bus skips the Atocha stop. A bus ticket to the city center costs €5. Now, if you have a lot of luggage, the metro or the bus might be a nightmare, especially the metro because of all the stairs and connections. In that case, you might want to consider taking a taxi or an Uber. Taxis have a flat rate of €33, which you can pay by card in all taxis. But different rideshare companies sometimes offer discounts, so it's worth checking both options first. The last option is the Cercanías Renfe trains, but keep in mind they only leave from Terminal 4. We highly recommend staying on the metro line for convenience. A lot of tourists, especially budget travelers, don't consider this, assuming that staying further from the city will save them money, but it's not that simple. While accommodation prices might be lower, you'll likely spend more on transport getting to the main attractions in the city center, and it takes longer, meaning you'll lose valuable time. If you want some useful tips on how to book flights and accommodation on a budget without settling on hostels or compromising more luxury experiences, definitely check out this video here. The best time to visit Madrid is spring and autumn, the second best is winter, and in our opinion, the worst is summer. Spring is the perfect time to visit Madrid. The weather is great, mostly sunny days that aren't too hot, though you should be prepared for the possibility of rain. The parks are full of pink and white almond blossoms. Spring is just the perfect time to sit on a terrace with a tinto de verano, red wine mixed with lemon soda. It's so delicious and refreshing. Just keep in mind, it's a popular time to visit, so expect crowds. Autumn is another great time to visit, especially if you prefer cooler but still mild weather. The city is covered in orange and brown autumn leaves, perfect for an aesthetic stroll. It's also a great time to stop by San Ginés, a popular place to get churros and chocolate. Although flight and accommodation prices go up, December is still a wonderful time to visit because Christmas in Madrid is magical and quite underrated in our opinion. We have a whole video on Christmas in Madrid, so definitely go check that out after this. Just keep in mind that Madrid gets really cold in the winter, so pack warm layers. Finally, we don't recommend coming in the summer, and in this video here we tell you why, so definitely go check it out if you're interested. The cheapest time to visit Madrid is typically during the low season, which runs from mid-November to mid-March. Of course, excluding holidays like Christmas and New Year's, the absolute cheapest months are January and February, and the most expensive times are late spring to early summer and September to early October. Outside of summer, Madrid's weather can be all over the place, especially in fall and spring. You might be in a t-shirt during the day and freezing by sunset. So our advice, pack layers. It can rain, but there's no need to waste space packing an umbrella. Just buy a cheap one at any souvenir store in the city if necessary. If you find this video useful and you've learned at least one new thing so far, consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps support the channel so we can make more videos like this just for you. We recommend starting in Retiro Park and taking a 20-minute walk to Sol, or if you're up for it, take a public bike. There are many stations around the park. You'll see the Puerta de Alcalá, Cibeles Palace, the Metropolis building, the Four Seasons Hotel building, and Plaza de Canalejas. Once you get to Sol, walk 2 minutes to see Plaza Mayor, another 2 to Mercado de San Miguel. This market is a popular tourist spot, which means it's definitely something to see. Walk another 10 minutes to see Plaza de Oriente by the Royal Palace, to see the gardens, and the Felipe IV Monument. Right next to it is the Royal Palace, which of course is stunning, and the Almudena Church. The Almudena Church is absolutely gorgeous inside and out. We also recommend you go to the Mirador de la Cornisa of the Royal Palace for stunning views of the palace gardens and the city. Walk 5 minutes to Plaza de España, which is beautiful in itself, and it's where you can see the iconic Riu Hotel building. We made a free Madrid travel guide with all our favorite places, restaurants, rooftop bars, top things to see, foods to try, and so much more. It's fully hyperlinked, so just click on the place and it will take you straight to Google Maps. You can download it in the description and use it to plan your trip or when you're out exploring the city. Download the official app called BC Mal. It's available for both iOS and Android. The app lets you locate bikes or scooters, unlock them, and track your rides. There's no specific time limit, but you charge based on how long you use the bike or scooter. Take a screenshot of the prices to save it for later. Revolut is a digital banking app that makes spending money while traveling in Europe super easy. One of its biggest perks is no hidden currency conversion fees. You can pay in local currencies at the real exchange rate, avoiding the extra charges that banks and credit cards usually add. Get Your Guide is a travel booking platform that helps you find and book tours, activities, and experiences in cities all over the world, including Europe. You can make last-minute bookings easily if your plans change. It's not a problem because many, if not most, activities offer free cancellation up to 24 hours before. TryCount is a group expense tracking app that makes it easy to split costs when traveling with friends or family in Europe. You simply enter expenses and the app calculates who owes what. No more awkward money talks. TryCount works in a way that even if I owe 3 different people, I only pay one person and it works out the difference so each person gets paid fairly in the least amount of transactions possible. If you're in Spain, you can't skip Seville or Sevilla. It's about as quintessential Spain as it gets. In this short linked in the description, we show you how we did a day trip from Madrid, what we saw, what we spent, and how we got there. If you don't have a car, we recommend booking train tickets on Omio. It compares prices across different companies so you can find the best deal. We have a link in the description for that. And once you're in Sevilla, don't miss Plaza de España. It's seriously stunning. I knew it would be beautiful by looking at pictures, but when I actually saw it, I was blown away. Just avoid going in summer. It's even hotter than Madrid. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out this video next to find out our top tips for traveling in Madrid on a budget. Safe travels.